We're talking with our friend Toni McFadden about some of what's going on as we get into a quote-unquote new normal and looking at really, I guess you could call it hypocrisy in the pro-choice or the progressive and liberal movements, where the same people who scream and holler, my body, my right, as Toni reminded us in the last segment, as we make decisions, it's not, making decisions on a bed of sand, but it's coming to a hard, rock or a concrete foundation built on biblical principles, built on Jesus Christ. And these people who step away from that, they're basically in quicksand. And so the same people that say it's my body, it's my right to choose whatever I want to do, are now telling us you don't have the right to choose what you're going to do during this time with your body, with your work, with your family, with your education, with any of that. We're going to tell you what to do. And so, Toni, you've already made it clear that it's really illogical, too, some of these governors declaring certain things essential or non-essential, and they come to abortion clinics and they say it's essential. In other words, it's a health care that is life-sustaining, and really the whole point of these clinics is to take the life of the baby. So could you maybe talk to us about some of what you've seen, especially the pro-abortion or the pro-choice group of politicians who have been claiming one thing, that, a woman's body, it's her prerogative to do what she wants. And now they've kind of switched. And, instead of mandating death for preborn babies, if they want that. Now they've mandated that everyone, you must stay home, you must wear masks, you must do all these things to protect vulnerable people in our society.
Mm-hmm. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Gretchen Whitmer from Michigan, there's a picture of her floating around boldly wearing a red hat that is similar to Make America Great Again, but yet it says Planned Parenthood makes America great. And she went on to say that they're life-sustaining, which obviously that is not true. It is not life-sustaining. You're taking life. And Nancy Pelosi actually tweeted last week that every life is precious, and each death is heartbreaking for family and for a community. And there's something like we have to be together. And her hashtag was families first. So you see a lot of hypocrisy at that. And, Planned Parenthood is really pushing that as well, using celebrities for their new thing of a telehealth service, which is you're able, if a girl, needs help, she can get a one-on-one call with one of their so-called professionals from Planned Parenthood, and they are really pushing this RU486 pill, which they will send through the mail, which is very dangerous. They recently had, I saw a video of Jamie Lee Curtis, the actress, explaining on behalf of Planned Parenthood of the telehealth. And but I thought it was very interesting. She mentioned, I'm staying home, I'm staying healthy to save lives. But in the same sentence, she's promoting young girls to call this number, and this is how you can get help from Planned Parenthood, and which I think is very alarming on the pro-choice side to be pushing that during using COVID for their own agenda to do what they do, which is bring death.